taking that strong.
You can't fly with me.
Push it down.
No. Wait, grab. Hey, yo, right here. Stay on here. I see him. Yo, look at the clock, B. Put it back up.
Hey, yo, right here.
Yo, man, way to get it.
Yo, they got no answer for you.
Hey, who got him?
I don't know how to guard you. You can't guard me.
Hey, swing it. Hey, take our shot. Whose man is that? Come get it. I got your help. Hit. Throw one up. Oh, hit that! Watch out! Good boy! Stay there! Hey!
Way to take that strong.
I got ball! Watch that! Shot! Yeah, keep taking that! Alright, come inside! Ball up! Put it back! Hey, balance it out! You got him!
Oh, clear the runway.
Shut up! I got it!
Shot! It's raining! It's raining!
Yo, watch him! I got him! Yo, get on him, yo! No! Shot!
You can't fly with me! Keep taking that song. Down.
Hey, yo, right here! Stay out here! I got your help! Shut up!
It's raining! It's raining! Hey, yo, right here!
Rip that! Hey!
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, keep taking that.
Get off my core! Clear the runway!
$16 times 7.
I got him, I got him.
Keep taking that strong. You can't fly with me.
Shut him out. Good way to grab it.
Flush it down.
Hey, yo, right here.
They got no answer for you. Me?
Stay on him.
Right here. Right here.
Trifecta.
Training. They don't know how to guard you.
Hey, who got him? Come get it. Oh, get some.
Take that strong.
Hey, yo, get on him, yo. Stay there, stay there. Hey,
Crashed head-on into his vehicle. The shooting victim later died from his gunshot wounds.
Clayton County police say the shooting happened on Flint River Road Tuesday night. We have been following the story since then. Fox 5's Annie Mapp is live in Jonesboro tonight, not far from where the crash happened. Annie?
Yes, good evening. I'm at the intersection of Flint River Road and Terra Boulevard, just minutes from where Clayton County police believe that shooting took place. Now, Jonesboro police say that shooting victim ran a red light here, sending him and another driver to the hospital.
Appreciate your life. Could have been taken at any moment.
Alfredo Hernandez says he was headed home from work Tuesday night, driving on Terra Boulevard in Jonesboro, when suddenly things got dark.
I remember being at the red light at Fayetteville Road, about to cross over to Flint River. That light had just turned green. We started moving. I made it about halfway there, and that's all I remember.
According to Jonesboro police, 19-year-old Rylan Martin was driving east on Flint River Road when he ran the red light and struck Hernandez's truck. Jonesboro investigators tell Fox 5 that's when they learned Martin had been shot.
My thoughts and prayers go to the family of who was shot, you know. It's really hard.
Medics rushed both Martin and Hernandez to area hospitals where Clayton County police say Martin died. Doctors later released Hernandez from the hospital suffering from several cuts and internal wounds.
I have cuts inside of both my eyes, like inside of my eyes that hurt really bad.
His pickup truck is also a total loss, but through it all, he's thankful.
I spent a few times yesterday just trying to myself, you know, like, it can happen to anybody. Like, I'm glad I'm here.
Clayton County police is still working to determine what led to the shooting and who is behind it. Of course, as we learn more details, we will keep you updated both on air and online. Reporting live in Jonesboro, Annie Mapp, Fox 5 News.
Sounds like he's certainly counting his blessings. This could have been so much worse. Annie, thanks so much. Also developing this evening, a 2-year-old is recovering after being shot on Christmas morning. The GBI says it happened at a home on the 300 block of Tarvin Road. Medics rushed the toddler to the hospital where the child is recovering tonight. The GBI is investigating.
Atlanta police believe a man who was shot in southwest Atlanta may have been the victim of a robbery. Officers rushed to the Welcome House on Memorial Drive. They found a 59-year-old man with gunshot wounds. Medics took the man to the hospital. Investigators will now work to figure out what led up to that shooting.
Tonight, co-workers remembering a 21-year-old who was hit and killed while walking home in Dorville.
Dorville police believe the driver who left the scene was under the influence. Fox 5's Eric Perry joins us now here in studio with more. Eric?
Yeah, really a sad story, guys. Those who knew the victim best say he was simply a really good guy. They want changes at that intersection where it happened.
He had so much potential. He was going to go far. He really was.
To Holly Webb, Cesar Marquez was more than just an employee at Steamhouse Lounge.
We all celebrate our birthdays with each other, and we always make a point to celebrate holidays.
He was family. She walks us through the moment she learned he was hit and killed by an alleged drunk driver.
He left here Saturday night, worked all day Saturday, said goodbye, got on MARTA and went home, and was walking home from MARTA, and he never made it.
It happened at the intersection of Buford Highway and Jess Norman Way. Doraville police say he was hit by Juan Jimenez, who they say took off after the crash, but was later found.
He was always positive. He always smiled. He made a joke. He made a point to come and say, hey.
Holly says the 21-year-old, who also went by Alonzo, worked in the kitchen. He had walked to the U.S. from Peru for a better life. He was in the process of becoming a United States citizen. She says the intersection where it happened is dangerous and says there have been other people hit in recent months.
There were no lights in that area. There's no crosswalks. You're going to assume at a MARTA station there's going to be a lot of foot traffic. You know that. That's the nature of it. And there just is nothing there to protect people. It's just over and over and over again. And something has to be done. That's not fair.
Well, the driver, police say, is responsible, faces charges of DUI, vehicular homicide, and a slew of others. There are efforts to help send Alonzo back to Peru so he can be buried with his family. We'll put more on that on our website, fox5atlanta.com. But guys, just really an unfortunate story, just hardworking, and he did everything right. He was in the crosswalk when it happened.
Yeah, but good thing they caught up to that driver, and now, as you reported, Eric, he faces a slew of charges tonight.
All right, Eric, thanks so much.
Well, new at 6, authorities have arrested a man accused of drugging and molesting a girl in Walton County, nearly 600 miles away in Missouri, ending in a months-long manhunt. According to court documents, Mark Schweitzer allegedly got the victim high before molesting her in 2022. He faces a slew of charges, including aggravated child molestation, cruelty to children, and possession of a controlled substance with the intent to distribute. Right now, Schweitzer awaits extradition back from Missouri.
Former Big Brother contestant and Atlanta resident Michaela Mickey Lee has reportedly died. A post made to Lee's official Instagram account today confirmed she died early Christmas evening. It was announced earlier that Lee suffered multiple cardiac arrests as a result of the flu and had been hospitalized in critical condition. Mickey Lee was 35 at the time of her death.
A traffic stop leads to a drug bust in Fulton County. Earlier this afternoon, police pulled over a driver with a suspended license and registration. During the stop, officers say they discovered marijuana, hash oil, mushrooms, and other drug-related paraphernalia inside the vehicle. Officers took the driver into custody, who now faces felony drug charges. In Gwinnett County, 13 people are without a place to call home after a fire rips through an apartment complex. Crews responded to the MAA Pleasant Hill Apartments on Pleasant Hill Road in Duluth. A caller told dispatch something was on fire on a balcony. The fire severely damaged 2 units. A resident told investigators they were cooking food on the balcony when that fire started. They tried to put it out, but the fire grew.
In Athens, fire crews had to rescue someone from a Christmas Eve house fire. Take a look at these huge flames coming from the home on North Avenue. Firefighters found the fire in 80% of the one-story home. They used a thermal imaging camera, which found the person inside the home. Medics took that person to Piedmont Athens Regional and later transferred them to the Augusta Burn Center. Fire crews will work to figure out how the fire started.
In the morning on May 6, 2022, officers in Rock County, Wisconsin were alerted about a hit-and-run incident. Police reports indicate that a white pickup truck collided into a Volkswagen Golf, pushing them off of the road. Images from the victim vehicle shows the damage caused, resulting in an estimated $9,000 repair that was determined to be a totaled vehicle, according to statements made by the victims on social media. After collecting statements from the crash victims, officers inquired nearby businesses about security footage that may have captured the incident. They were in luck. One business provided 2 angles that were able to capture the scene. Using Google Earth and visual references from the security camera, we were able to estimate their speed over the course of this 15-second interaction. At the beginning of their visual, both vehicles appear to be so close together it is difficult to tell that there's 2 of them.
46 miles an hour, 55, 47, 73, 94 miles an hour. Oh my God. How did that car not flip over?
According to the police report, the occupants of the Volkswagen said they attempted to pass the truck in a passing area, but the truck continued to match their speed and refused to let them in, causing them to go into the oncoming lane of traffic. The truck continued until eventually making contact and causing the accident before fleeing the scene. Notably, the police report states that the Volkswagen narrowly missed this tree on the opposite side of this building at what we estimate to be around 55 miles an hour, possibly evading death. In our review, the statement made by the victim vehicle is mostly true, as the speeds and positions of both vehicles support their claim.
Guys, let me tell you something. You will never be able to get around videotape and these forensics. They got you going and coming.
However, based on satellite imagery, they were not in a passing zone at the time, having just passed that area before the incident. These merging lanes prior to what is captured on video may have been the initial point of frustration.
Oh, there it is. Okay, you got 2 lanes and they go into one. All right, and so what do you got? You got a contest, you got egos involved. I'm not gonna let you pass me, so you got 2 cars racing before the merge.
Between the drivers, as is noted by commenters on Facebook. Having obtained visual of the truck, the police department shared this post asking the public for help in finding the culprit. The Facebook post proved successful, as the report notes 2 individuals, one anonymous source and one apparent acquaintance of the truck driver, reached out to police. The acquaintance even called the driver out directly in the Facebook.
He said, Jason, is this your truck? Oh man, they snitching on Facebook.
Post themselves. The anonymous source shared that they knew the truck driver.
Okay, Jason, what you got? That's the Ford, what, a F-250 with the BDS suspension, 7-inch lift. Okay, Jason got the big body.
Jason Erdman and his truck through Jason's moving businesses. The source shared images of the truck's license plate, and when the investigators looked it up, they found it was reported stolen. The source also shared that Jason told them, quote, "I don't think I hit him. Maybe I did," before indicating that he was going to leave town for a couple weeks. Investigators then visited Jason's address, a business he's associated with, and the address of Jason's family members, who could not provide Jason's location. The report indicates that Jason himself called dispatch operators and questioned them on why law enforcement was trying to contact him. During those calls, Jason refused to share his location. It was the following day that Jason's acquaintance reached out to police to provide more information, claiming Jason drives in an extremely aggressive manner, cutting...
All right, Jason's friends and family are calling law enforcement on Jason, talking about how aggressive he drives. Meanwhile, Jason is calling law enforcement himself, saying, I'm not going to tell you where my location is, but you need to stop harassing me and my family. All right.
Off people frequently. Apparent strangers from Facebook recognize the same truck in the area as well, which is allegedly notorious for driving erratically. When the acquaintance went to tag Jason in the department's Facebook post, he noted that Jason changed his last name on Facebook and wasn't sure why. Officers called Jason's number on that day as well.
Jason, this is Deputy DeBoer. I'm with the Rock County Sheriff's Office. I'm looking to speak with you regarding an incident that happened yesterday and talk about it a little bit further. Where are you right now?
Talk about what?
So we had... Okay. There was a hit and run yesterday, and we had a couple people call in and say that you may be the individual that was involved.
Okay, I mean, I wasn't in an accident yesterday like that. I came home and driving out my truck. My truck's literally sitting in front of me.
Where are you at now?
I'm way up north, by Big Cruiser.
When are you going to be back in town?
Probably Monday.
Are you okay if I set up a time to meet with you on Monday when you get back?
Yeah, y'all can come take
No, guys, you guys are making a big mistake if y'all are talking to these cops. Jason knows he's in trouble. People in town are reporting his truck on Facebook, saying he's the one that caused the accident. Jason's family members and acquaintances are talking with the police, and Jason himself called the police to try to say, hey, it wasn't me, leave me alone, leave my family alone. One of Jason's acquaintances even said that Jason said, oh, I don't think I hit him, but maybe I did. So knowing all of that, why is Jason on the phone with the police? If you ever find yourself in this situation, do not talk to the police. Not in person, not over the phone. Now the police are asking him, hey, can we come and see you on Monday? And Jason's like, yeah, come and see me. Horrible mistake.
But if you guys want to imply that I was in an accident, then you're going to be speaking to my attorney. There's no damage to the truck other than what my guys have done to the truck. I run a moving company.
But where are you in Nakusa then?
Okay, what are you looking for from me here?
To either put this thing to rest that you weren't the one that was involved, or to verify, I would like to send a deputy from the agency up there to just go take photos of your truck and document any damage that there may be to it. Based on the accident and the video footage that I have, I know where the damage is going to be. If it's not you, then that's part of the investigation. And I was told yesterday that you were not giving your location out. That's why I'm contacting your family.
That's kind of ironic when nobody called me.
Well, they said that when dispatch talked to you, you wouldn't give your location out. But we're still doing an investigation, so we... Okay, so where are you at right now?
I'm up north right now, and on Monday, after I contact my attorney, then you guys can come out and take a look at the truck. Because I understand what you're trying to do. I was in no accident. I'm not going to have you guys try and paint me into a corner here. I understand you guys do what you got to do, but...
So that's the part that I'm not totally understanding is I have a photo of the vehicle that I'm looking for, and if it
looks just like my truck. However, my truck has chrome rims.
This is what I don't understand. Jason has said 2 times already, hey, if you want to talk to me, that's fine. Talk to my attorney first. Excellent. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. But if you know enough to tell these officers, talk to your attorney, then why are you still on the phone with them? Hang up in their face. Guys, these police officers are out to get you. They are out to make an arrest. They don't care anything about you. You know you did it. You know you were in the accident. You know you're guilty of sin. Why are you making it easier for these officers? No communication. Talk to my attorney, then get off the phone.
Okay.
Black 20 people driving trucks that are white dudes. I understand what you're trying to do. You see the thing?
I'm doing an investigation with the leads that I have, so, I mean...
Right, and I get it. I understand that, but I also understand my right.
And that is your right, sir. So, I will talk to you on Monday.
Why?
2 days later, Jason agreed to let officers observe his truck at his address.
This is the biggest mistake ever. This is such a big mistake. Why would you allow officers to observe your truck knowing that you were in an accident?
Hi, Jason. I'm Deputy Rock County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Adams. Here to talk to you, just take pictures of the truck, take a look at things, so...
There you go.
Yeah.
I was camping all weekend. Take your pictures.
Takes pictures. You're not answering any questions?
I should talk to my attorney about that one.
Okay, do you have your ID? Let me just so I can verify.
All right, he says, talk to my attorney. I'm not answering any questions. Good. Now leave. Get out of there.
No, I was camping all weekend. Really, my only frustration is because of the fact that you guys harassed my family for contacting me.
Why are you talking?
So we go through leads that we get.
Oh, I saw
and
that Facebook page.
Yeah, and we eliminate them, and we don't. I mean, we follow leads, and if they're not legitimate,
that's
then
fine. I don't have a problem with it. I know you guys got to do what you got to do. We're on the same boat, but
that's why we're here.
I was harassed. Well, not me. My family was harassed for 2 days.
Well, we got to try to. I mean, we gotta branch out and talk. Because if I just call you and talk to you in Connecticut,
I have somebody just answer the phone. Go ahead.
Who's that car registered to? It's registered to your sister in Connecticut and you, and it's expired in 2020. I ran it when I drove by. So if you want to argue that issue,
I'm not arguing.
I found a name on this vehicle, and I tried to contact it. That's all there was to it.
I'm just confused on why nobody tried calling me.
We were trying to attempt to contact you,
There's a female
and then
coming
seeing
to the door.
family might have a good phone number for you, or find out where you're at, or hey, where can we meet with you? And that's not harassment. It's attempting to make contact to you.
I'm just kind of caught off guard because of the fact that my sister
I'm pretty sure
gave me all of my information, all of it. And
Okay, so he's mad at his sister for leaking all of his information. His sister is a snitch.
I still didn't get a call.
Okay.
I called Rock County after y'all called me.
When was that?
I called Rock County on Friday. Was it Friday night? After my sister called
It might have been Friday night. I wasn't working.
I think you'd said that. I'm up north. And then you told the deputy when they asked, well, where can we meet you? We'll send somebody out there to take photos of your vehicle. You told whoever it was you talked to that you're not going to tell them where you're at.
That's actually false.
Oh,
Okay, then where are you at?
Camping.
Where?
And my physical address was right here, and I said.
All right, then where were you camping?
So
at?
they asked me for my address or my parents' address. I gave that to them.
Right. Okay. So where are you camping at?
Multiple places in the Coosa.
All right, so they are asking about his location. They want to see if his story checks out. They want to know specifically where he was at so then they can go back to that spot and see if there was any indication that his truck was there.
Okay, where at?
Nakusa.
Right. Where at?
Nakusa. You don't need an address.
Why don't you head up there?
This is
I left Friday afternoon.
what time Friday?
Any more questions? I'll go through my attorney.
That's rather odd.
That's fine. Truck's right here.
Right.
So again, he says, if you have any other questions, ask my attorney. Excellent.
Then I mean, I assume you already talked to your attorney, right?
And he said it was okay for you guys to take
Then
it.
I'm pretty sure he also explained that contacting your family is not harassment.
You can take pictures of the truck.
And Jason, I also former employees of yours calling me, telling me that you drive aggressively. So I'm following a lead. Whether it's you or not, I gotta look at it further. And if you can give me where you travel, I can eliminate you as a suspect. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I have a vehicle that looks a lot like yours.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah. They are pressing him so much. And a lot of you guys might have an excellent question. Some of you guys may be asking yourselves, you may say, well, wait a minute now. Jason referenced that he wanted to talk to his attorney multiple times while he was on the phone with the officer initially. Now that the officers have shown up, Jason again repeatedly says, hey, you're going to have to go through my attorney. You're going to have to talk to my attorney. Nevertheless, the officers continue to question, where were you at? They continue to investigate. It means nothing to them that he's asked for his attorney. Why? Are these police officers going to say that they didn't hear Jason say he wanted an attorney? No, in fact, one of the officers says, yeah, you can talk to your attorney. And then the officer still kept pressing it. Why is it that these officers do not care that Jason wants to speak to a lawyer? Here's a question for you. If you are talking to an officer and you tell the officer that you want to talk to your attorney, does he have to stop all communication with you? Does he have to stop investigating? The answer, guys, is no. No, he does not. Under certain circumstances, it all turns on whether or not you are in custody. If you are under arrest, or even in circumstances where you reasonably believe that you are not free to go, then yes, if you ask for an attorney, the officer has to stop talking to you. This is when your Miranda rights attach. This is when officers have to pull out that card and...
Quick, choose a meal deal with McValue. The $5 McChicken meal deal, the $5 McDouble meal deal, or the new $6 Daily Double meal deal. Each with its own small fries, drink, and 4-piece McNuggets. There's actually no rush. I'm just excited for McDonald's. For a limited time only, participation may vary. Not valid for delivery.
Thank you very much. Please, everyone, have a seat. We got a lot to talk about. Now I gotta tell you how this show came to be. You guys know I live in Ohio. In January, when this nigga Trump and Elon made this Doge thing, they're gonna plunge 20% in the first quarter. And I don't mean to talk like a white. But boy, they did that, didn't they? And then when this nigga deployed the National Guard in my hometown, took the police department from the mayor. Oh, DC niggas, we don't like that. But then my governor in Ohio sent our National Guard to police my hometown. And I called these niggas and said, I'm pulling up. Cause these niggas is trying to take the chocolate out of Chocolate City. I said, I gotta go home while it's still a city I remember. And then I went on Instagram and saw all the protests in D.C. and a bunch of white people like, not on our streets. I said, oh no, it's too late. These whites are entrenched. Not on our goddamn streets, you don't. This nigga Trump was talking like he goes out to dinner. It's not like that. It's happening in California. It's happening in Oregon. It's happening in Illinois. And it's happening in Memphis. And niggas in Memphis, they might need it. You gotta be reasonable. I don't know if you've been to Memphis recently, but them niggas already stole 2 tanks from the National Guard, so you already know. You already know, you know. And I came here mad, ready to fight, but when I drove through the city, it looked clean, guys. I gotta tell you, it looked clean. I only saw one guy take a shit on the street. But you know what? He had a band. I was waiting for somebody to do something about the homeless. You know what's fucked up about D.C.? We're the nation's capital, and nobody even gives a fuck about the homeless. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I feel like I'm the only one that does. Now, y'all don't know this, but quietly, for the last 2 years, I have been secretly working with Washington's homeless, and I have spent $2 million already on my homeless project. It's a gorilla dance. You got a big treat coming up on Halloween, you'll see. And I'm sorry I didn't come home sooner, but I've been very busy in Ohio. And a lot of people say, what are you doing out there? And I don't know if you know this, but this is true. I'll tell you what I've been doing. The town that I've been living in for the last 25 years, I bought most of it. I like it there. Ohio, look. All the whites are poor out there, but these, like, the dirty hippie whites, and I like them. I like these whites. And they like me, too. You know what I learned about liberal white people? Liberal white people let black people do whatever the fuck they want until you buy most of their town. Oh, they frowned on that. Them whites got real suspicious, but you know what? I don't blame them. Because, no, for real, because, look, if I was white and the people in this town were black, you know what they'd say?
Hey, what's good, y'all? We back here. And he's already know. Says he lost respect for Big Bang. Why? Because according to Brazy, Big Bang didn't want to sit down with him for perspectives, but had no problem doing a whole sit down with 21 Savage.
I don't feel like that could be patched up. I tried to put the on group text, ain't nobody say nothing. I don't feel like, I feel like the only way that'll be patched up is if Gunna say something to him. But Slime didn't do nothing wrong to me. I kind of see. The only situation, the only thing I told Slime was, this your young man. You know this young, right? Yeah. You know in your heart, goddamn. Then I can't say that neither, cause it be like, I be like going back and forth about this. Cause in my heart, I don't feel like he did it to hurt him. But then again, I feel like dude do anything to get out sometimes too.
Honeycomb Brazy took to his Instagram and was hot. He posted a caption and said, one thing about them ATL, they gonna stick together. Big Bang don't even want to do the interview no more. I'm thinking Big Unk was a real one. That boy hit my phone like, hey man, I F with you. Respect what you standing on. But these my people. I'm like, what the helly? That's your celly? All G. So I went to no jumper, but you disappointed me. I can't even call you an OG no more. Now if you know crazy. He's not one of those quietly mad dudes. Nah, he aired it up. He basically said, don't preach authenticity and culture, then pick and choose who you give a platform to. And he made it real clear. This wasn't about clout. This was about respect. Honeycomb Brazy is essentially saying, how you doing interviews with everyone else, but don't want to hear my side. And y'all already know, in hip-hop, who gets a mic matters. Now, let's be honest. This hit different because Big Bank's whole brand is real conversations. He's not Vlad. He's not gossip-based. He's supposed to be about perspective, street wisdom, growth, all that. So when Brazy gets curved, he feels like, hold up, am I not real enough? Or is this politics? And when you bring up politics in Atlanta, yeah, now everyone's choosing sides.